Federal health officials are preparing to unveil some new thinking on COVID-19 and specifically how schools across the country should respond to potential student infections. The new guidelines appear to abandon or in some cases just relax a number of recommended past practices.
Look at the pose.
As students go back to class, CBS News has obtained a copy of the CDC's draft document, expected to ease COVID-19 guidelines controlling the spread of the virus. Michael Osterholm is an infectious disease expert.
This virus is going to be here with us in the days ahead, and we have got to learn to live with it.
While the guidelines are not final yet, we're learning some of the proposed changes, de-emphasizing 6 feet social distancing and removing the so-called test to stay recommendations, in which students exposed to COVID-19 take regular tests to stay in the classroom.
If the CDC is going to say we should go back to school relatively normally with minimal restrictions, then count me in.
Michael Cornell, a superintendent in Western New York, says his students need to get back to normal.
What we have to focus on is making sure our kids experience joy, value, and connection in school.
Another possible change, unvaccinated people exposed to COVID-19 will no longer need to quarantine, instead masking for 10 days and testing 5 days after exposure.
You're done.
The proposed changes are raising some concerns, with less than half of school-aged children fully vaccinated and the majority of Americans living in communities with high rates of COVID. But Osterholm says the virus is still evolving.
As this virus continues to change over time, we might be revising these guidelines again.